Oh man, we about to trigger some people in the comments. What's going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Poyer back at again with another Dragon Ball Super discussion. After a long day, guys, of reading your guys' comments on all my previous videos, I decided to finally make this. And I know a lot of people wouldn't be willing to put out this statement, but I'm gonna go on the air and claim it right now. Beerus is stronger than Jiren. Before we jump into the video, guys, we're gonna be diving into some spoilers, so make sure you guys click off the video right now if you guys haven't seen the Broly movie, as well as the end of Super and all of that. If you guys are a fan of my content, if you guys enjoy these discussions, make sure you guys smash that like button down below, subscribe, hit that bell icon to turn on notifications, and comment down below and join the debate with your opinions. I read every single comment that I can on new videos especially, so make sure you guys check it out. I leave a heart on everyone's comments for the most part, and yeah, we'll be seeing what goes on. So, Beerus being stronger than Jiren. Where does this statement come from, Super Saiyan Paul? Why is this so out of nowhere? Because we all know that Jiren is stronger than a god of destruction, right? When it comes to Beerus, that entire statement is false because it's a generalization. They never directly said Jiren is stronger than Beerus, and that's why people keep bringing that one line up. However, that has no meaning whatsoever to Beerus. Stronger than a god of destruction. There's different levels of strength when it comes to gods of destructions. We've seen that when they compare themselves to one another. For Champa versus Beerus, or even the other gods of destructions versus Beerus. For all we know, Beerus is the strongest one out of all of them, but there's no guarantee on that. Neither is there a fact of saying Jiren is flat out stronger than Beerus. Now, mind you, this is where the power scaling is going to get a bit more interesting, because some people don't want to accept the fact that MUI may not be the end-all be-all of all transformations. Yep, I'm saying it here right now. The reason why I'm saying this is because with the way the ending of the Tournament of Power went, and with the way the Broly movie went, there's completely different concepts on the line here. To put the power levels of these characters in plain view and show you guys exactly where they stand, this is actually where it makes the most sense. I'm going to tell you guys where they are in order, and then I'm going to break down why it makes more sense than the fact of what people are bringing up with Jiren being so powerful. Mind you, I liked Jiren, I just didn't like his backstory, and there's a lot of reasons why I don't like the fact that people keep saying that Broly is weaker than Jiren. Here we go. Get your Twitter fingers ready, because this is going to trigger the comments. Number 1, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, also known as Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Number 2, this is a shared spot, so technically this is 2 and 3, Broly and Beerus, because there's a giant question mark as to whether who is stronger, as stated by Goku at the end of Dragon Ball Super movie Broly, which I'll break down later on. Number 4, technically, would be MUI Goku at this point in time. And number 5, in last amongst these characters, is Jiren. Now, this is going to trigger a ton of people, but here is why this makes the most sense. We're going to work from the bottom up here. So, what we know is that Jiren, for the most part, in Goku's third transformation of the Mastered Ultra Instinct state, folded to Goku. Goku was about to get the final blow on him, but that's when his body fell apart and couldn't handle the form anymore. So for that fact alone, we know that Jiren can't handle MUI Goku. And that was when Goku had already went through all of these battles to get to that point. So MUI Goku is stronger than Jiren. Now, this is post Tournament of Power Goku that fought Broly, and he fought Beerus as well, so he knows both of their power levels. At the very end of Dragon Ball Super movie Broly, Goku says, look straight at Broly, "You might be even stronger than Beerus." What this means is that Broly, being the character that he is, nearly killed both Goku and Vegeta in the same movie. Not only that, a lot of people bring up the fact that Frieza lasted over an hour with Broly and didn't kill him. We don't know if Frieza got any power buffs or whatever, and that was for comedic relief, so that's not exactly to be taken too seriously, but at the same time, that's where people would start to say that Toppo is even stronger than Broly. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Vegeta had defeated Toppo, and he could barely keep up with this Broly. And a lot of people bring up the fact that, oh, they didn't use Kaioken Goku. They didn't use Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. They don't have time in a movie slot to show all those transformations, so for all you know, this was their full power. And just to point that fact that that argument is invalid, both Goku and Vegeta teamed up side by side and tried to attack Broly post-Tournament of Power, mind you, and they still nearly died to Broly in the lava sequence. That doesn't make sense. For Goku to nearly die in battle against Broly, and then at the very end and tell him, you may be just as strong as Beerus, if not stronger, that shows Beerus is still top dog. Even earlier in the movie, they still didn't want to upset Beerus, because Beerus is still in control. Beerus is still #1. Now, the reason why Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta is far out of the class of Beerus, where he surpasses him, is because he was in complete control of the battle once he got in there. Mind you, he did go to Super Saiyan and then Super Saiyan Blue, and Broly was still tanking attacks. This dude took on the Stardust Breaker and survived. That's how you know that, okay, if Gogeta was in complete control of that fight, that's how it would go down with Beerus. They can beat Beerus if they push him to that level. Mind you, we haven't seen Ultra Instinct in combat in the anime from Beerus. However, I think that would bring everything out of Beerus and more. So, for that fact alone, that's why Beerus is still up there, and then Gogeta is in first place above all of them. Mind you, Beerus' power level has been retconned before, and it constantly seems as though it's jumping. And then other people also brought up the fact that, hey, during the Tournament of Power, he was afraid of what he was seeing in that ring. Well, mind you, his life is on the line, and he's not even able to fight for it. So that's another reason why Beerus was also panicking. But Beerus is still #1, and without any fusion, without any transformations, Beerus is still top dog. And if he does go Ultra Instinct eventually in the show, that proves the point even more so, because we've seen Ultra Instinct and what it's done to Jiren. If we haven't seen Beerus go into Ultra Instinct, and that concept is still available to him, if Beerus is able to match where Broly is right now, mind you that, right? And we haven't seen him go Ultra Instinct yet. If Beerus does go Ultra Instinct, that's game over. Because everyone has been saying, if you take Broly, and if you make this iteration of Broly go Ultra Instinct, that is the end of all beings. Literally, this guy in his legendary Super Saiyan state, not even Super Saiyan 2, not even Super Saiyan 3, not even Super Saiyan God, was able to do this much damage and match Beerus. What happens when you add Ultra Instinct to that equation? That's where everything gets thrown out of the water. Jiren, for the most part, was a huge hype machine. That's why they were so lazy with his backstory. MUI Goku, also a hype machine. It was used to promote the show and just creating new action figures. Even the creators of them said it was a bad decision to put MUI Goku in, but they did it anyway. Even the transformations towards the end of the Tournament of Power were rushed. It was all for hype. Now mind you, that argument can be said for Broly's movie as well. However, everyone that's seen the Broly movie has seen them take old concepts and made them better. This one was much more thought out than the ending of the Tournament of Power. When the people that worked on it themselves said it was a mistake to implement a certain character, that's where you know the pacing was off. With poor writing, they had to create hype in the quickest way possible. How do you do that? You have to introduce lines like that are very vague. Oh, he's stronger than a god of destruction, never specifying which god. Oh, MUI Goku, one of the strongest forms available. But it's not exactly been proven to defeat Beerus in combat. They haven't shown that at all. Now here, in the Broly movie, they're flat out telling you, this guy, Broly right here, this is what rivals Beerus. This guy nearly killed both Goku and Vegeta after all of the things that have happened in the show. Literally, you saw Goku's eyes widening out, and everyone was facing death at one point. They had no chance whatsoever at beating him without fusion. So, take these into consideration here before you guys really go and rage in the comments. The Dragon Ball formula has always been, you introduce a new villain or a new enemy who is stronger than the previous one. How does it make sense for them to implement someone else that's weaker after the fact? I think the only time they've really gone wrong with that is the Goku Black arc, where Zamasu just became so powerful they had to introduce the Xeno button to cancel that out. That's because he wished for immortality. However, that isn't the case here. This is someone else that's immortal, and it just doesn't work in the same sense that people are making it out to be. Even the editors of the movie have said that Broly is the strongest that they've ever fought. Broly is the strongest fighter that Goku and company have ever fought, while at the same time saying MUI Goku was a mistake. Do you see where I'm coming from here? Jiren, MUI Goku, Broly is equal, or question mark to Beerus, and then Super Saiyan God Gogeta. Going from bottom to top. That is how it is. Prove me wrong. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe for more. If you guys do back my claim, tell me in the comment section below. If you guys are against me, let me know in the comment section below. I will be reading all responses. If you guys got this far, I want you guys to give me a hashtag Broly, hashtag Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, and hashtag Beerus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Smash the like button again, guys. Can we destroy 500 likes? Also, subscribe to the channel for more debates. Turn on notifications. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.